Hey, what's up, guys? So, Mamba back with a brand new video for y'all. I wanted to talk to y'all for a moment about this, so kind of taking my chances. Obviously, saw the video title, saw the thumbnail, everything else. I'm telling y'all a truth that's kind of hard to swallow, even for me. But hey, if you like this video and this explanation, then hopefully I've earned a subscription. Just saying. If not now, hopefully by the end of the video. And also, if you're new here and don't know what Anime Adventures is, then here's the best rundown I can give for you. In 2021, COVID year, around the world, kids were stuck at home. Late December, a new type of game hit the page of Roblox. Anime Adventures. It was brand new, coming out less than a week before Christmas. It was a new kind of game that Roblox didn't have very many of that were anime related. A tower defense game. If you don't know what that is, then think of Balloons TD, the one with the monkeys where they shoot balloons. Think about that. It was a copy of that, but anime related to grab the attentions of nerds and geeks on Roblox. Like me. I'm a nerd, obviously. It started off slow, but as the game continued and as people were cooped up in their home, it was a great way to pass time. It was a big hit. Millions of players come together as nerds and took all their time playing this game. It was a hit. What only made it grow was the updates. Listening to the community and giving more anime characters led to more and more people to play the game, honestly. All the updates were well thought and put together, so that was pretty much the beginning of Anime Adventures. There was nothing really wrong with it. For now, Anime Adventures was dominating the anime genre during COVID. Even I was playing it. I was really happy. I spent all my time playing that game. No matter what, the moment I get off of online school, boop, I'm playing Anime Adventures either on my phone or on the little gaming laptop I used to have. Everything went well for the devs, and owner of Anime Adventures would always dominate, right? December 21st, 2023. The deletion. Yeah, you heard me right. It was deleted. Very tragic day. It was deleted among with many other anime games. If you're wondering what happened, let me explain. A lot of anime games used My Hero Academia assets in their game at the time because it was such a popular anime. Not also along with the anime's popularity rising, a new form of game was also well developed on Roblox. Battlegrounds games. A game where you use the movesets of your favorite anime characters, and with many came one that was so bad, but the only issue with that game, Crunchyroll partnered with a dev team to try and make a Battlegrounds game where it used My Hero Academia. Deku, Uraraka, that nerdy one who has the boosters on his legs. It it was terrible. It was so poorly made. But since Crunchyroll used My Hero assets and even made their own game, every other game that had a My Hero asset was deleted. Anime Adventures and Anime Fighting Simulator were the two major games on Roblox at the time that were DMCA striked. It was bad. People were beyond upset. The game's deletion caused an uproar on Roblox, but with that, something changed within the tower defense genre. The main game that was dominating for years was gone. So, what now, right? What would happen now since one of the main popular games, the biggest game that Anime Tower that really started it all, that brought the popularity because of its well-madness and the dev team and them listening to the community, what happened, right? Something must have happened. It was indeed gone for 2 years. For about 2 years, it was Anime Adventures was gone. If you understand how big that was back then when it got deleted, you know the drama it brought. Games tried to take its spot to become the new anime adventures. Anime Defenders, it failed. Anime Last Stand did surprisingly well and continues to have a massive following. But one game that had people in a chokehold with its trailers, its teasers, the team, even the devs from Anime Adventures went to go work on this game. And everyone thought, is this gonna finally be the replacement? The game Anime Vanguards. Every game did their best to fill such big shoes with new updates and a wide variety of new animes to work with. Everything seemed fine, and the anime tower defense genre was putting numbers back onto the charts. But then something came after 2 years. December 24th, 2024. Technically a year. The trailer. That day was a massive day for all who love the game. The millions who spent hundreds, even thousands of dollars just to be the best has risen once again. It was a big day. I remember 2 a.m. woke up middle of the night, find out the game dropped. I put on some shorts, slapped a shirt on, grabbed one of my little beanies, and I hopped on. I instantly started streaming that shit. Gomu, the owner, dropped a re-release trailer. The video itself had almost 300,000 views, and the word of mouth spreaded fast. The game is back. It's here. It has returned. It was back and seemed better than ever. The update was amazing, and there was totally nothing wrong with it at all. But wait, you still got however long this video is. Right down here, you see that little red bar? Yeah, there's a whole gray chunk. Something's missing. Something's not right. The downfall of anime adventures. When the update dropped, it wasn't prepared for all the new things that came out when it got deleted. With all these new anime tower defense games, macros, scripts, hackers, even black marketing, everything just went bad. People found ways to cheese the new updates. And even though the animated adventure devs came up with a captcha to stop leechers, if you know about the leechers, then you know. The leechers always came back. It was bad. But people eventually noticed something. There was one massive game that was actually producing well, put out updates, and even caring for its community. Anime Vanguards. This game was booming and always has been. It easily topped anime adventures, and people were starting to realize three major things. At Anime Vanguards, this game was very giving with its trait rules, gold, gems, and even giving players a challenge whether they were free to play or pay to win. Anime Adventures was not. They weren't kind with everything. You had to grind your absolute ass off just to get something little. Even though this game, Anime Vanguard, followed something very close to the unique trait, it was still very easy for a lot of people to get Monarch with the amount of luck they have. Two, the updates were what people not also wanted, but the hints were amazing and they even kept up with new trends. They did Dandadan. Not a whole lot of games did that. A lot of games added Dandadan characters, but they didn't make a whole update specified for Dandadan. Very popular anime. Or Jujutsu Kaisen. Or Solo Leveling. Or Bleach, the 1,000-Year Blood War. Every other game hasn't come out with these updates. So why was this one doing so well with updates that people wanted these updates? They listened to the community. It may not look like it, but they are watching and they are listening. And three, one of the major things that kills a lot of games is trading. Trading is a detrimental thing. If you don't know what I mean, Anime Defenders is a very good example of what happens to traders when trading's in a game. This game doesn't have trading though. It makes you work. Makes you put more time into the game, but instead of being anime adventures where you get very minuscule items, this game is very rewarding. Very rewarding. This game is dominating. And even another game was topping anime adventures as well. Anime Last Stand, or ALS as many people know of it. But more of that in another video. Anime Adventures came out with updates that were poorly made and honestly were way too forgiving now. They seemed more grimy and money hungry with expensive packs that barely gave you anything. The game was back, but for all of the wrong reasons. And as of writing the script, AA, or Anime Adventures, barely has an average of 3K players, while Anime Vanguards and ALS are dominating with over 50K average. Anime Adventures could make a comeback, but from what's happening, I don't think it's gonna happen. Thank you guys for watching this video, this long essay type video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and even I hope you liked the video. And hey, I really hope I earned your subscription based on this video. This idea came from a very big YouTuber named Tuv. I love watching his videos. I really look up to him as a YouTuber because all of his videos are well thought, they're well made, and he spends so much time on them, and they always come out to perfection. This isn't glaze or anything. I really just look up to this guy. If it wasn't for my one of my family members telling me about him, I don't think I've ever would have noticed him. But hey, I really hope you guys like this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I hope to see y'all again. Later, haters!